I'm Linda and a member of the City of San Antonio's recruitment team. Here at the city, we receive approximately 10,000 job applications each month. If you would like a career with the city, this video will give you tips to help make your application stand out in a crowd. Let's get started. Remember, you have two chances to make a first impression, your application and your interview. In this video, we'll focus on your application. Submitting your application is the first step in the hiring process, so don't discount the importance of it. First, let's erase some of those myths you may have about applications. Nobody ever reads these things. Yes, they really do. Our applications are initially screened by a computer, but then they're reviewed by actual people so we can make sure each candidate meets the minimum requirements. My resume is more important than my application. No, your application is what actually leads a hiring manager to your resume in the first place. I can just copy and paste information from my resume. No, you want to make sure to answer each specific question to an application. By simply copying and pasting information from your resume, you could be leaving out valuable details or not properly answering a question. Now, let me tell you the truth about applications. 1, they help hiring managers narrow down the field. 2, your application is the first thing a hiring manager will see about you. And 3, a good application leads us to your resume and hopefully an interview. Here are a few tips for completing an application. Be truthful. Read and follow instructions carefully. This is especially important when answering an essay question that are included at the end of most applications. Essay responses are a great way to set yourself apart from other applicants. We provide additional tips on completing essays in our Anatomy of a Job Posting video. Tailor each application to each job you apply for. In particular, make sure the experience and education sections demonstrate the experience and education you list in the supplemental questions section. Be brief but thorough. Avoid unexplained gaps in employment. Keep your application consistent with your resume. And proofread your application. Grammar and spelling do matter. Remember, this is your first impression on the hiring manager. Another excellent way to stand out is to attach any relevant information you want the hiring manager to see. While most positions do not require attachments, including them can strengthen your application package and provide a more complete picture of who you are as a professional and how you are qualified for the job. The most common attachments we receive include resumes, work samples, unofficial transcripts, copies of licenses or certifications, DD-214 for former military, and letters of recommendation. Depending on the position you apply for, attaching a portfolio of relevant projects or work you have completed can be a great way to further strengthen your application. You should also consider submitting a cover letter with your application. This shouldn't be a repeat of your resume or application, but simply a few paragraphs highlighting your experience and skills that relate to the specific job you're applying for. Be sure to mention the position title and department. If you don't know the hiring manager's name, it's okay to address your letter to hiring manager, application review committee, or department hiring team. So that's it. These tips are pretty simple but very important. Thanks for joining us today. Please be sure to visit our website at sanantonio.gov/careers to check out all of our current career opportunities. You can also catch up with me and other members of our recruitment team on Facebook. Our page is City of San Antonio Human Resources Department. We're there live every third Wednesday of the month to take your questions about city jobs and the hiring process during our Chat with the Recruiter session from 1 to 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hope to see you there. You can also connect with us on LinkedIn and follow us on Twitter at CitySA_HR.